Hey, everybody. I want to thank you for checking out my broadcast today. My name is Jonathan, and today is day 216 of my 3-year goal to lose 300 pounds. If this is your first time checking out my video, a little bit about me. I am 39 years old. I'm married and have a few children. I have been overweight my whole life, and I really got to a breaking point or a tipping point last year. I was, I got myself up over 500 pounds and probably spent most of 2020 over 500 pounds. And so in October, I decided that I needed to do something. And I've had a lot of success with losing weight in the past, but not with keeping it off. And so I wanted to try to find a way to lose the weight, but also to not fall back. Um, to my old ways like I had in the past. Carrie is not going to be with us much today. She said she's just stopping in to say hi. She's at home enjoying herself, partying with the kids because today was their last day of school. So she will be having fun doing that while I am here. I probably won't be on too long today, partly because of that and because it's Friday and I want to get home. So, and it's really nice outside. I also, if you've been following along with my no air conditioning saga, I still have no air conditioning. It has not gotten any better or progressed in any way. I did contact another company to see about getting a second opinion on getting this fixed, and I'm waiting to hear back from them as well. So, but yeah, so like I was saying, I'm gonna lose 300 pounds, and I'm gonna do it in 3 years. A couple of the reasons I just, like I said, was because I've lost weight and I usually can do it fairly quickly. And, I've lost probably the fastest I can think of is that, I lost in 9 months, I lost 120 pounds outside of this time, what I lost this time. But, um, and, I just, I thought I was there, and I was still big. I was still 285 pounds, and I started letting myself slip and introducing foods that weren't on my diet. And then I was still kind of losing weight even after introducing those foods. And then it slowly starts to reverse and you start to gain the weight. And so this time I wanted to set a real long term goal and with real, with a weight that is going to get me into a healthy category or a healthier category than I would be at 275 pounds. If anybody has any non-scale victories they'd like to share, that I would love to hear them. If anybody has any questions or wants to make any comments, please let me know. Today, I as far as for me, I've been kind of going back and forth with things with working out and doing exercise. And I had, uh, shortly after my fast, I decided, I guess it would have been in March. It might have been after the second fast I did. I started walking and I was walking for a half hour in the morning and a half hour in the afternoon. And I really liked going out and doing the walking, but what I had found is that my shoes were starting to get worn really badly, and my body, uh, I didn't know what it was. I didn't go to the doctor this time for my foot, but I was having pain in my ankle a few months back, and the I kind of determined that it was the shoes I was wearing that was causing the pain. They had a really hard insole that didn't wear out, but the outer part of the shoe had worn out pretty badly. So I bought some new shoes, and it's taken some time for my feet to kind of get back to where they weren't bugging me. And so I was I've been contemplating getting back into doing the walking in the morning and the afternoon, and I'm probably going to start doing that just to it's recommended to do that, to do exercise for a couple half hour kind of non it doesn't have to be hard workout, but just to do something every day is recommended. So that is part of that. And then also with our kids, they've been really uh getting into riding bikes and going on bike rides. And so I had been on the fence about it, and I decided to get myself a bicycle because I want to go and be able to bike ride with them without being able to like ride a bike and them see how riding a bike is. It's kind of difficult for them to pick it up, I feel like, too. So I actually went out today and bought a bicycle that I'm going to, like I said, ride around with the kids and do things with them. But I also bought a bike that if I wanted to go and do a 5 or 10 mile bike ride or longer, that I could do that. And so I'm gonna start trying to ride the bike and add that kind of into my routine. I don't know uh how exactly I'm going to work it out. I really am going to have to put it at, at the end of the day or the beginning of the day. With the kids not going to school every day, we don't have kind of a deadline in the morning to get them out the door for school, and I can maybe get a bike ride in the mornings, or depending on if I walk or ride. And I'm going to try to do some activity like that. Also, I hope that it will kind of help with the weight loss, but I don't know that I'm going to, it's I'm sure it'll help. It's going to help with the weight loss, especially if I ride bike a lot. It's going to just make things go faster. I don't mind going at 5 pounds a month. And I talked about that yesterday, and that it's definitely more of a marathon than it is a sprint. But I'm going to maybe try to combine those things and do some riding of bikes. I've always liked riding bikes. And I I guess it would have been back in 2009. We had bought some pretty nice bicycles, and I did a lot of riding. We have a trail system in the town near us that if you ride the whole length of the trail and back, it's about 20 miles. And I did that a few times, but I was never uh, at a great healthy weight to ride bike and into riding bike at the same time. And so it's difficult on the equipment. I was a little bit hesitant about buying a bike because I am still 340 pounds, but I'm going to continue to lose weight. And so that's what, and if I break apart, then I'll have to get it replaced and fixed. And then, I'll just have to buy something stronger. And then I will know as I'm losing weight that stronger part should definitely hold up if I run into that. I did had an experience back in, like I said, it was it would have been between like 2010 to 2012 that I rode bikes a little bit or a decent bit. And I was riding with some people, and I was trying to ride pretty quickly, and I ended up slipping like the chain. I don't think I broke the pedal, but I ended up breaking the seat off of the bike uh with like the kind of the pedal gave, or I don't think it broke because I was able to I ended up having to ride the bike like 7 miles without a seat on it, and it was not fun. We kind of I'm pretty sure I was with one of my brothers and kind of took turns, and he rode it a little bit without the seat to give a break, because that's hard to do, to ride a bike for a long period of time without a seat on it. But that was probably one of the last times. I bet that's one of the last times I rode a bike, was that time that I had that happen. I mean, I've been on bikes and I've done other things on bikes, but uh, that was probably the last time. that I really rode a bike for any distance at all, which is crazy. I hadn't really thought of that. It also just made me think of something else. The other day, I was, and this would be a non-scale victory. I was working with my son with him riding a bike and getting things done, and we have bikes and we also have like scooters, and we have this small scooter that has like rollerblade wheels on the front and the back, that, and then like just a small, I mean, and it's probably like the distance between the stem and where the brake is over the rear wheel was probably just over a foot. Like my foot barely fit on it, but I was able to ride their scooter around and I didn't kill myself. I was able to balance myself and I didn't break it. I'm sure with another 180 pounds, it probably would have collapsed underneath me. It didn't feel like it was a big fan of having me on it at 340 pounds. But that's probably something I would say is a non-scale victory, is that I was able to just kind of, uh, I was able to grab it and just ride it. I mean, that's what it looked like. I was pretty nervous trying it out, but, and the kids thought it was funny, me riding their little scooter around on our driveway. Uh, and so, anyways, going on about getting a bike. I'm excited to ride the bike. I'm going to try to put some miles in and kind of see if, how that affects my weight loss. And we've talked about it in the past. I don't really have a lot of guilt when I'm eating, but if I'm doing additional workouts, I'll feel less bad about some things. Uh, overeating things like the mango we got yesterday, which was amazing. If you are eating whole food plant-based and you have not had dehydrated mango, I'd recommend trying it out. It's pretty good. Mango in general is good. I've had it a few different ways. Carrie likes it. Just kind of, you cut a slit in the mango itself and mash it up and try it that way. I haven't had much success with that, but I definitely like dehydrated mango, frozen mango smoothies. Those are good as well. So yeah, we got our bags of mango from Costco yesterday. We get these big black bag. I think they're like 5-pound bags. They're like big bags of mango that are not too bad priced, because that's really the difficult part about buying that, is when we go to our natural or our whole food grocers that have those kind of foods, they get like $7 for what amounts to maybe a handful or two of the dehydrated mango. So it gets expensive. But yeah, so got a bike. I'm gonna try to get it out this weekend, see how riding it goes. I'm looking forward to doing that. And I'm sure the kids will be really excited to see me come home with a bike as well, because they'll want to get their bikes out and ride. So that will be a fun thing to do. Like I said, I think I'm gonna make it a quick one today. It was the kids' last day of school. It's Friday. We're going into the weekend. School's out for the summer, and I'm gonna go home and party with the kids. But I want to thank you guys for checking out my video today. Things with the diet have been going great. Like I said, I probably ate too much mango last night. We had a really good a dinner that we have. I don't even know what it was, but it had quinoa in it. It might have been, I know it was quinoa, and it was really spicy. And it was good stuff. So anyways, you guys all have a great weekend. If you haven't started a diet, there's no reason not to start now. Don't let whatever's keeping you from starting keep you from starting, because once you get started, you can't let it get in your way. You can't let these events get in your way, or these things that are going on get in your way, or else you're going to get, go back to what you were doing. So get started on your diet now. Don't wait. Thanks again for checking it out. Hit the subscribe button, turn on the notifications by hitting the bell icon. That way you'll get that notification. It lets you know I am going live. I will be on Monday at 4 p.m. I have an Instagram account, which is at Fasting, which is right there, FAHSTING. I want to thank you guys again, and everybody have a great weekend.